So today I want to talk about two things. One is that I think oranges have the biggest gap from how they smell and how they taste. You know, it feels like it's like the candle of fruit. You know, when everyone's peeling one, I'm always like, oh, that smells so good. And then they're like, do you want one? And I was like, no, I'll pass. The other thing I want to talk about is the straw man argument. So the straw man argument is very common, and once you know about it, you're going to see it everywhere. So it's essentially when you're arguing with somebody and they take what you're saying and they either exaggerate it, completely fabricate it, or just completely misinterpret it. And when you don't know about this, it's easy to get caught up, and all of a sudden it becomes this big argument and the person is arguing about something that you didn't even intend. The problem is that the point of it isn't to be productive or to solve a problem. It's just for them to win the argument and feel better about themselves. Sometimes people may not even know that they're doing it, but when someone's putting a straw man argument on you, it can be quite frustrating. And now that you know what it is, you'll see it all the time. Pretty much all politics is like straw man arguments. You know, any arguing online is often straw man arguments. And interpersonally, you'll run into it a ton now that you know what it is. So some examples of straw man arguments would be like telling your partner that you want to eat healthier, and their straw man argument is, so you don't want us to enjoy food and you want us to eat salad every day? You know, they took that and they just exaggerated it and blew it up. You say something like, I don't think CEOs should be making this much money. And they're gonna say, oh, people don't deserve what they work for. We're just gonna give everybody free money. I think we should reduce the elementary school homework. And the straw man would be like, oh, you just want kids to play video games all around and don't grow academically? Or I think social media should be regulated. The straw man would be, you want to give government control over everything? So the straw man can be frustrating, because what often happens is as they escalate it, you can easily get tricked into following them up there. And then once you have somebody with an, over-emotional, unregulated nervous system, and once you climb up there too, it's not going to be productive at all. But once they get to that straw man where they're very angry, if you can actually identify it, to tell them, hey, this is a straw man argument, this isn't my point, and see if you can back it back down. I found if they're at such a heightened level where they're just throwing straw man arguments, not budging, then the best thing to do is just to disengage. Nothing productive is going to come of it, and you're more likely just to get pulled into it and just cause more cortisol and anger in your body. So I found just knowing the straw man argument has helped me a lot. It's let me prevent myself from getting into arguments that aren't productive and just frustrate me. And it's also helped me move arguments more towards a productive understanding, as opposed to just viciously arguing about something as in a debate to win. So be aware of the straw man argument. If you find yourself in one, try to point it out and bring them back to your normal point. If they're not budging, just disengage and walk away. There's no point in bringing yourself down with them.